In September of 1996, El Popular newspaper published the birth of GabyBoy with a bold headline, "A new artist for the Hispanic community was born." Gabriel Eduardo Brito, 2 weeks old, son of the singer Jorge Eduardo Brito and Maribel Arce. Gabriel Eduardo was born on September 19th, and we would like to congratulate his blessed parents. That's it. They were right. A new artist was born in the Latin community of Toronto, Canada. At just 15 months, he made his first appearance on stage alongside his father, who had no doubt in GabyBoy's artistic inclination.
The first time I sang was when I was 15 months old. I recorded my voice onto my father's song, which was For Me. And then when I was about 2 years old, I was already on stage singing duets with my father. And then a little later on, about 5 years old, I became a soloist.
And continued performing as a father-son duo until the age of 5. At this point, GabyBoy decided to become a solo artist, recording his first single, Sangre Caliente, written by Jorge Eduardo, and starts to enter events and arts festivals. At 8 years of age, GabyBoy is reeled in by the urban music, where he restlessly requests to write his first song. With his father's help, Gabriel writes Bailando Reggaeton.
Well, my experience was very, very fun in a way and interesting in another, because it gave me a big boost at the beginning, because first of all, I was a kid. Like, you don't see kids like me like performing on stage like this, right? So to everyone it was a big shock, and I liked what I was doing, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do this, right? And it was interesting in another way and also helpful, because I had a big help from my father, because he's a composer and a singer, and that's, I think, a blessing from God, because if he gave me this talent and on top of that my father is a composer and a singer, I think I know what I'm doing for the rest of my life, and I love doing it.
Which lands him a special invite to perform live with Don Omar, Rakimi Kenway, Big Boy, Baby Ranks, Adasa, among others. Gabriel Eduardo remained active, participating in festivals and winning talent shows.
I found out that I wanted to do this. I wanted to keep on singing. The first time I went on stage and I saw everyone's faces, how they were enjoying themselves, how when I was done, they you know, that feeling when you get when you did something extraordinary and you want to do it for the rest of your life. And I saw like how they clapped, and how I went off stage and they say, oh, you did a good job. They took the hand, you started shaking, and I was like, wow, like, I love what I'm doing, so.
At the age of 10, he made his TV debut in Ecuador and Canada, receiving recognition for his contribution to the music of his culture. Nowadays, GabyBoy is even involved in charity events like the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The press and public alike regard GabyBoy as a boy with talent and a promising future. Something that was unmistakably clear when GabyBoy released his first full-length album, Baila Mi Flow, in 2009 at just 12 years of age. The anticipated release lived up to its hype, and GabyBoy's tour across Canada's Hispanic festivals won over crowd after crowd.
My first production, Baila Mi Flow, when I look at that production, I say, wow, I did this. It makes me remember like all the hard work that went into this production and how it all paid off. I have my own production now. I am happy with it. It represents me in a positive way, how I'm a kid, just doing what he loves to do, giving my music to the audience, having them enjoy it, and all I can say is I'm just gonna make more.
GabyBoy is featured with other Latin Canadian artists in Ayúdame a Ayudar, Help Me to Help, a charity production song dedicated to the victims and survivors of this year's natural catastrophes in Haiti, Chile, and other countries.
Well, my experience with the production, Ayúdame a Ayudar, was very unique, and I found it one of the best experiences I ever experienced. Because first, I got to help people with something that I like to do, and also I got to shoot in a video with various other artists, which also helped me grow as a singer in the music industry.
Nowadays, GabyBoy is considered the youngest artist in the Latin music industry in Canada. GabyBoy's dream is to build on his talent and continue giving positive performances, always maintaining a clear image and an original idea. GabyBoy.
Well, some rhythms that come included in my CD come from various backgrounds. Some from there's cumbia in there, there's salsa, there's reggaeton, and there's all other cultural rhythms that I mix together, and I kind of play with the sounds to make a new type of music that is kind of urban, that people like, they can, how do you say, like they could put it on parties, they can dance to it on the spot, in the audience, and they can just have fun with it. Well, I think what got me my popularity in this industry would probably be first and foremost my age, because you don't see like teenage boys or little 5-year-old kids going on stage and starting to rap with all energetic and they're all into it. And I think that got me popularity first and foremost, and also I think the music that I sing. Well, my ups and downs in my experience throughout these years would probably have to be, well, my ups, obviously, I got known by my audience, and they respect me and they love me, they want me at their shows. That was a great positive, right? But a con, a down, you would say, would probably have to be all the sacrifice I probably put in there. Because let's say I would go record a song and I take it back and I listen and I record it for hours and hours just to find out there's something wrong. You have to go back, do it again, go back, something wrong, do it again until it's perfect. And I think all that has paid off, because right now I have my own production, my own CD, and I could just keep on doing what I love. Well, I have a lot of goals that I want to accomplish in the music industry, but one that I want to accomplish, like Will at the top of the list of goals, is probably being internationally known for my music and like globally. But I know I have to get there, but it's gonna take a lot of work, because just to get to where I am now took a lot of work. I worked hard, I am working hard, I will continue to work hard. And once I reach that goal, I'll pretend that it's not reached and I'll continue working harder, because I am committed to what I do. Well, as most of you probably know, I am born in Canada, which means my first language would be in English because that's what they sent me to school, and English. But my parents are from Latin countries, so I speak Spanish and English, and I think that is very important because it is really important to keep your roots, because if you don't, that's kind of like ignoring where you come from, where you really come from. And I think I'm blessed to have parents who speak Spanish and English, so I know both. Well, if I would have any advice for kids like me to become known for their talents, I say do it. Because first of all, your age, you're young, so you have a great advantage to become successful if you start a career in your talent. And also, you should not be afraid to go past your limits. Don't stay in one little box. Just go outside and explore, because there's a lot of opportunities that you could get, and that will get you far in life.
Eres linda, preciosa, como una rosa. Disfruten conmigo, esta es Cuba y sabrosa. Me mueve, menea, muy suave tu cadera, que este ritmo es muy sabroso, bailando a tu manera.